The Talk has found their man, literally, Jerry O'Connell. Jerry, what does it feel like to be the first man onto the show?
It does feel a little groundbreaking, I guess.
It's groundbreaking for sure.
It does feel groundbreaking, but at the same time, the ladies here, I mean, Cheryl, Amanda, Elaine, they were so welcoming. I came on temporarily the last few months, and they're so nice. You know, I mean, everybody knows.
Tell me why you couldn't say no to this gig. Other than you and I working on the same lot, we get to run into each other
Correct.
now more regularly. Why
Correct.
couldn't you say no to this gig?
Because I get to be near you.
That's
I get
right.
to be near Kevin, Michelle, everyone.
There you go.
I think after this year and a half that we've all been through, I wanted to have some fun.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get. This is the first time I have not been in underwear in my house in a year and a half, but I just wanted to have a good time, and I think that's what we're going to do on the old talk.
Here he is, the newest member of the Talk, Jerry O'Connell! Yay!
Other big news for you. You're celebrating 14-year anniversary.
Yeah.
Hold on, before we get there. Is there anything off limits for TV with the wife and the kids? Are they like, don't talk about this when you get on the show, Jerry?
My wife and I have two 12-year-old daughters, so, I mean, they just know everything, and with social media, they're like up on it all, you know? I mean, it's pretty crazy too, because my kids have social media now, so they read comments, and they're like, Dad, like, why did you say that? And that's how they talk now.
Talk to me about the host. You mentioned before it's been a warm welcome. Is there any hazing going on? Is there any new guy hosting hazing you could share with us? Tell me about it.
No, there's a lot of hazing stuff that happens when you come here to the Talk. No, there is no hazing. Everyone's been really welcome, you know? I mean, I think the only hazing that does happen is being a new personality on a show. I think people are used to seeing other people there, and I think it takes a little time for people to get used to it. You know, I tend to get excited and sort of energetic, and just based on Instagram comments, sometimes that annoys people. So, like,
don't read those comments, Jerry.
I know I shouldn't, but I do. I read them all. But
what do you bring to the show? Is that what you bring to the show? You got this like ball of energy and this different kind of comedy. What do you bring specifically here?
You know, I don't know if I bring this. It was already there. But what I think I enhance at the Talk is just us having fun. You know, I mean, if somebody says or does something, or we're doing a story on something that remotely makes me laugh, or I think is like funny or interesting, like we're gonna hammer that. You know, we're gonna go right in there. I think it's mostly about just us breaking down the stories and having a good time.
I knew that was coming out.
Having a good time while doing it. I mean, I know that's like an adage that you hear, like, "Hey, man, we're just here to have a good time on the Talk." But really, it's time to have a good time.
Yeah. And the funny thing is long before you had this great opportunity at the Talk, you were with ET. You were our guest correspondent in 1986.
Oh my gosh, I remember this.
I just got to see how everything was put together, and I've always come here. I almost had it. The Thanksgiving Day Parade is great, but this year one more time, I'm gonna get.
Oh my gosh.
I got it this time.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
This is Jerry O'Connell, Entertainment Tonight.
That's crazy.
So based on this, you need to change nothing. Just keep being this amazing guy right here.
Based on that, I shouldn't have gotten the job, but that is so funny. You can hear I am from New York. You can hear I still had a little bit of a New York accent there. Wow, it's amazing. My voice really has changed since then.
What'd you learn? What'd you learn that day that you can take to this job now?
This is what I learned that day. You can mess up as much as you want. They'll still hire you. Don't worry, if you make a mistake, it means nothing. No, I specifically remember that and what a fun day that was. That was at the Thanksgiving Day Parade, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and we sort of went behind the scenes, and I grew up in New York and had seen it up until that point in my 12-year-old life every year, and it was, I really think it was one of like those first instances where like, wow, I gotta be in showbiz, because, you know, I was always behind the barriers at the parade watching everything, and then Entertainment Tonight gave me a pass and went, no, come on in. We're gonna go past the barriers. And I was at the parade, and I remember thinking like, this showbiz thing. I still have that that press pass that Entertainment Tonight got me.
Oh, it's amazing.
From
You have to
that day.
Instagram a post of it if you
I
find
should,
it around.
yeah,
It'd
I
be
should.
so cool.
I should. It was so fun. Everyone was so kind to me. You know, I never held a mic. You can tell from my demo reel there.
Your highlight.
Yeah. Luckily, the people that talk. Luckily, the bosses here didn't see that and say, "We got to get that guy."
You know, you're also celebrating next month the 35th anniversary of Stand By Me.
Crazy.
Crazy, because
Yeah.
it feels like yesterday to me. That movie was a big part
You weren't.
of my
You're very
youth.
nice, Matthew, but I don't think you were alive when that thing came out. You
Well,
were,
I watched it when I was a child.
right.
What do you remember? Take me back. Give me a good memory of that time in your life.
You know, the movie's about 4 childhood friends who go off on an adventure, and you know, they never had friends like they did when they were 12. And the 4 of us shooting that summer, we shot it in Oregon. I'll never have friends like that again. You know, I'm so fortunate to have had that experience, but to also have a movie that captures that experience. You know, I just think it's one of those coming of age films that I think kids and adults really can share. And now it's one of those films that like adults show their kids now, and it's just sort of a mutual sharing emotional experience. So it's one of the few times I can get my kids to sit down and watch a movie from my past.
Yeah.
And like, I tried to show them, you know, like movies that really moved me when I was younger, like Rambo.
Yeah.
And my daughters just weren't into it. And I was like, this is a classic. This is Rambo.
Yeah.
And they weren't into it.
I don't see what they wouldn't like about
I
it.
tried to show them Patrick Swayze, God rest his soul. I tried to show them Roadhouse, classic film, Sam Elliott, and my kids weren't into it. And I was like, you have to watch this. This is classic cinema. And they were like, we don't want to watch this, Dad. We're on TikTok. But Stand By Me is one of those movies that they really sat down and watched, you know?
Yeah, it's a good one. It links us all together.
Yeah.
Jerry, congratulations, man.
I really
Welcome to the
appreciate
family.
you. It's so nice. You guys are all so kind. I mean, not only, you know, you, but everybody here in the CBS, Paramount Plus family. And we're going to have some fun, everybody.